What was the worst job interview you've had? Brought to you by r/AskReddit. Brutal nutritionist said, realized it was a pyramid scheme halfway through the interview. I was already working, so didn't accept the job. Offbeat Life said, I applied for an internship at a human rights law office. They gave me questions on the spot to debate with them, like should people accused of rape remain anonymous until convicted, and is bribery acceptable if it's for a good cause. It was me versus a panel of 5 senior human rights lawyers for a whole hour who just ripped me apart from start to finish. Everything I said, they made sound like the dumbest response with their rebuttals. By the end, I was a nervous babbling wreck. Did not get the internship, but did appreciate the experience, in retrospect. When they got back to me, they told me your CV was fantastic, so we were quite disappointed with how poor your interview was. Burn. Freshly delivered eggs said, 5 interview rounds, with the last interview round being with the CEO, all for an entry-level customer service job. During the last interview, the CEO said you weren't allowed to get sick, and you weren't allowed to leave at the end of the day until all of the work had been done. So, even though the job was 8 to 4, the CEO said customer service reps often stayed until 6 p.m. or later. She also asked if I would be comfortable secretly reporting to her about what the customer service team is up to. I declined the job offer, and the company harassed me with emails asking why and what they did wrong. Really glad I didn't take the job. JM Noli00 said, I was the only person that HR was able to source for a role, and I still got rejected. Anonymous said, my first interview ever was at Dairy Queen, and I accidentally knocked a 90-year-old woman over. The Real Abraham said, it was my best interview. Great rapport with the interviewer. Gave me the job on the spot. It was for a transfer to quality assurance at Johnson Control. Came into work the next day to have the offer rescinded. The job was already given to the plant manager's niece, and it had only been posted because of company policy. The story is much longer and complicated afterward, but it was the first of several times I had been promoted, different companies, and then been told, never mind.